Okay, so as the team comes up, so I just wanted to introduce the festival. I'm sure all of you are familiar with Kirtan Love Fest. Who here has not been to Kirtan Love Fest? Please raise your hand. I see some new faces. Kirtan Love Fest, you haven't been? So it's going to be taking place from February 13th to 15th this year at our temple itself. So it's a large festival that the youth and our community puts up, and we invite many, many singers from across the country and sometimes across the world even to do wonderful fun for Radha Shyam Sundar. Can we get the next slide, please? Okay. So again, as I said, so we've had over 1,000 people, 1,000 to 1,200 people come every year for our festival. This is going to be our seventh festival this year, 2026. So again, we've been growing and growing in community. This started with just a team of 2, and then it's expanded more and more and more over the years. Can we get the next slide, please? Hare Krishna, please. Okay, so I'm gonna let Ava take over for this slide.
So here's some of the kirtan news that we have coming this year. As you can see, like we have Arvind, Tulsi Preeti Mataji, we have Namras Prabhu, we have Amala Hari Nam Prabhu, we have Mani Manjari Mataji, and of course Mayuri, that she comes all every year.
So yeah, last year we had a lot of people come. We're still in talks with a few different kirtanyas and esteemed. So some of which include we're in talks with. Next slide, please. Haribol, can we get the next slide, please? Okay, so buy-in. This is where we need your guys' help. So obviously, this festival cannot run without ICNJ and its devotees backing. So obviously we have established many different teams within our festival. Again, this started with just 2 people. This was Yash and Aparajita who founded the festival, and they took it on from there. And then now it's thank you. So we are very actively involving different youth in different places, such as decoration, audio, video, prashadam, cleaning, as well as all the marketing that goes behind. So if you guys have seen our Instagram page, Kirtan Love Fest, there's a couple of devotees on our team that also handle that. But don't let me explain everything to you. Let's also go to our team, and they can tell you what KLF means to them. So let's start with Salaj.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I need more energy. Hare Krishna, everyone. So that's good, that's good. Well, if you look around, you see these decorations. Obviously, they don't hang up themselves. It would have been nice if they did, but we need a team of people to come. During the weekday, like people have work, people have school, but people still come to do these decorations. Not because Keshav forced us to, which at first he did, but over time we learned like it's a really good service. It's really fun coming together, because now these are not just like my colleagues, these are like my friends, right? And so it's a really good service. Everyone loves to serve, but now we can take it to a bigger scale for a bigger kirtan event, which everyone loves. And yeah, it's great. It's great. Also, this coming weekend, Friday and Saturday, if you guys are free, please come 12 p.m. to however long it takes us. We can help out, and there's so many different ways you guys can help out. But for decoration specifically, yes. Thank A lot more. Mataji, last year you saw how crazy it was. There's going to be even more this year. So please come, please. Haribo! Haribo!
Haribo, so the next category we need your help in is going to be prashadam. So not only cooking, cutting up vegetables, we of course will need help in the kitchen, but we'll also need day of a lot of volunteers for prashadam serve out. When we have 500, 600, 800 people here, prashadam needs to move, like we need to do it very efficiently and quickly, and we need your help. So even that day, you can find me or Tika, and we can tell you where we'll need your help, but we'll need it because we're gonna have a lot of lines as well, so just keeping everything super organized, and then of course serving out and getting the prashadam from the kitchen to the community hall and back and forth. We'll just need volunteers at that time too. So again, please, day of, if you guys want to help volunteer, you can, your help will be very much appreciated in prashadam.
So one quick thing, who was here 2 years ago for KLF? Please raise your hand. Mataji, how long did it take you to get prashadam 2 years ago? How long did it take for you to get prashadam 2 years ago? The line, how long was the line? She's being very kind to us. It took almost an hour and a half for people to get plates 2 years ago because that's how much of a crowd we had. And does anyone remember how quick it was last year? How long did it take, please? Okay, you guys are crazy. It took 15 minutes for everyone to get prashad and sit down. So year over year, we're having many different improvements. That was Dhruv's idea that he came up with. He's also the head of prashadam team this year. And then also the head of AV, that's my brother Yash, one of the founders of the festival. He's gonna speak about AV now.
Haribo. So as you can tell, we need a lot of help with AV. The mics keep cutting out. But if you feel inspired to come and help out with AV, oh, Dhruv, this is your bottle. Sorry. If you feel inspired to come help out with AV, we're happy to help teach you. We're happy to help give lessons. And during the festival, we could really use you for video, for audio, for photography. So if you guys feel inspired, please reach out to myself, Avig, Shreyas, Dwarkesh. These are our team leads. So if you can please reach out to one of us, and we can definitely set you up. And this doesn't have to be if you're youth, if you're older, it doesn't matter. We really need the help. So anybody that is willing, we're able to teach you guys and get you set up, ready to go. And so one thing that was a thought exercise for all of us was, see, AV problems. What does KLF mean to us, right? Like, why do we keep doing this festival year after year? This is our 7th year. Why do we continue to do it? So does anybody have any answers, maybe off the top of your head? Why do you guys love attending, or why do you guys love helping out? Sorry, Mata? It's very ecstatic, okay. Food for the soul. Anybody else? Connection to Kirtan, all right, Prabhu? Thank you. Association. Yuga Dharma. Anything else? Thank you, Mata. Sorry? Dancing and feasting. Very nice. For us, it was, so something that I think Prabhuji mentioned was connection, right? For us, I know like when we started a couple years ago, we were just like, Devikanand Prabhu was like, maybe it'll be nice if we have like really nice kirtanyas come to our temple. They teach us how to do kirtan properly. They, we're not able to do it to their level. Maybe we can understand and learn from them. And eventually this has turned into like a multi-year project where, as you can see, we've built a really large team. We work with a lot of people. And it's really investing in the youth and investing in the next generation in building connection, building relationships. And, we hope to continue doing this for the next couple of years, but that would really require like the community to help out. So with that, I'll turn it back to Keshav.
So just a few more words from our marketing team, Shristi and Sanya, if they can tell us what KLF means to them. Haribol.
What KLF means to us is we just want to help out with the community, and we like to make people, laugh and smile. If you've seen our reels on Instagram, they're just silly moments that we want people to engage with the community and to come to KLF, honestly.
For us, it's our version of Seva, taking things that we do on the daily instead of just wasting time scrolling. We like to take it and put this energy into something bigger than us and to help the community.
Okay, thank you so much. Haribol. Let's get a round of applause for them. Okay, I think we can move on to the next slide. Okay, so I understand a lot of us are working and we're very busy, might have other commitments. So another way we really, really desperately need your help is with fundraising as well. So thank you so much. We've already raised $4,700. Let's have a big round of applause for that. Haribol. So just to make sure everything's very clear, we keep everything above and board and show you exactly we're spending every single dollar towards this festival, right? So our audio rentals, they come out to $2,600. Decorations, so this includes all of the flowers that we order for the DDs over 3 days. Madhupati Prabhu, how expensive are flowers right now? Yeah, that should tell you enough. Especially during a Valentine's weekend, it's very, very expensive. So it ends up being a large chunk of the festival cost. Our marketing is $100. That's to hire Sonia and Tristy to make reels. Photography, we rent so photography and video are kind of combined. So it's about a $1,300 budget. We rent 4 cameras, and then we also have 2 cameras that we take pictures with to post online. Prashadam, again, someone said food for the soul. It's not cheap. I know all of you are feeling it in your own kitchens. So it's about $4,000 to put up 5 different meals. Everything is a different cuisine. We try to make sure we encourage different youth from all over the country to come. And what's the quickest way to anyone's heart is through prashad. So we make sure that's done very well. Our website cost is $310. That's up 24/7, 365. And then kirtanyas, to fly them out and to accommodate them. It's not the cheapest thing, so it's $1,700 for all the, that's our projected cost if we get a couple of the kirtanyas we had also mentioned we were talking to. And then miscellaneous, so that includes cleaning of the bathrooms that happens throughout every day of the festival, as well as the parking lot attendance and any other small costs that may come up. So if you could please help us out. We will be in the lobby taking donations after lecture and during prashadam. If anyone is feeling super inclined, please raise your hand right now. And if you want to do it, $500. Sorry, Madhupati Prabhu, can we just... I know that, but could you maybe help us with this?
Haribol, yeah. I thought you wanted his name. Okay, Satya Dwakadis Prabhu, so let's thank him with a loud Haribol. Hold on for a minute. Let's identify a volunteer. We have a cell phone? You can take notes on your cell phone? Or Harikishore Babu has a cell phone? Okay, he has a cell phone. Okay. $500. Always forget the name. Vasanta and, yeah. Vasanta Prabhu and Vasanta Mataji. Haribol. 501. 300. Your name? Daya Prabhu, 300. Haribol. Rishta Mataji, 250. Haribol. Okay, yes. 501. What was your name? Vaibhav Gupta, 500. Haribol. Okay. Haribol, jai. Sushil Prabhu, 401. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Okay. Who? Govinda Prabhu. 751. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. Jai, Jai. Hare Krishna Mataji. 500. What's the name? Sneha Mataji, 500. Haribol, Haribol. Yeah, yeah. You can have a competition between Mataji and Prabhuji, yeah. All right. Also, with the donation, you are having some packages or something?
So you guys can find us. We'll be in the lobby. You can donate via card there, or if you go online through Temple, there's a category for KLF 2026. So you can just donate within that, and it helps us raise money for the festival. And if you donate, please tell us your shirt sizes as well. You can find Avanish, and he will be collecting, Avanish, Sanya, and Shristi will be collecting the t-shirt sizes. So, yeah.
Once again, thank you so much for all of your support. Hare Krishna.
We'll have our Sunday feast class, Hare Krishna, by His Grace Govardhan Prabhu. Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayam Hudhirayat Nastaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktiri Bhavati Nayistike Ishvara Param Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Thank you for all coming for Sunday Feast program. So we'll skip some parts of the program. We have very short time. Am I audible? Okay. So what I would like to do is today extend the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. And we all came on Friday that we had a wonderful program on Lanichananda Trayodashi. And we have been just heard from the youth that why we are celebrating this Kirtan Love Festival, right? We have seen that different answers came from. One is Yuga Dharma, other one is congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is Yuga Dharma, and food for the soul, etc. So many answers came. These are all possible because of the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Kali Yuga, right? Why? What is the reason for the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advent in Kali Yuga, right? In the Dwapara Yuga, Krishna went back after saying Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mayamekam Sharanam Raja. Then he went back and was thinking, what I have given to them. I told them Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mayamekam Sharanam Raja, but I did not show them how to surrender. The process has been, okay? And Chaitanya Charitamrita explains beautifully that the external and internal reasons for the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, right? So there are some external reasons I would like to say that. One is to establish the Yuga Dharma. Every Yuga has Dharma, right? In Satya Yuga, it was the meditational practices. In Treta Yuga, it was a yajnas. And Dwapara Yuga, it was a elaborate deity worship. And in Kali Yuga, and Kali Yuga is the most fallen. And Bhagavatam explains, Prayena halpayusha sabhya kalo asmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayo manda bhagya hi upadritaha. These are the symptoms of Kali Yuga. Manda means we are fit for nothing. Please, we are fit for nothing. Our face value is big, 0. Thank you. So, our face value is big, 0. Then, at the end of Dwapara Yuga, all the Shaunaka, the rishis has been assembled, right? And they are doing the yajna. Shaunaka, the rishis in the Madhya Pradesh, they are doing yajna. What would be the one simplest process that would deliver the conditioned fallen souls in Kali Yuga? Then, all the Sukadeva Goswami, when Sutta Goswami heard from Sukadeva Goswami 18,000 shlokas from Bhagavatam, he did not take any notepad or anything. He just remembered. And Shaunaka rishis were performing yajna. Okay, Kali Yuga is coming. Kali Yuga people are so fallen, they are fit for nothing. What is the easiest process that we can give it to them so that they don't have to read Vedas, they don't have to read Puranas, they don't have to read Upanishads? And some of all these is what I could do it, right? So then, when the Sutta Goswami came, and they were doing big yajna, right? And when the Shaunaka rishis heard Shaunaka Rishi is coming, they stopped yajna, and they pretended as if they did not do yajna, and he asked him to take a seat. And he sat in the Simhasan. Then he said, why are you waiting? They all lied, saying that we are waiting for you, right? Because in Shastras explained that the Krishna Katha is more important than doing a performing yajna. So when he came, they asked the questions. The Kali Yuga is coming. What would be the best process for this Kali Yuga? So they said, the Harirnama, Harirnama iva kevalam, Kalau nasteva gatiranyata. But why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has advented was a reason for that. He went back, I said, okay, what I should do, what I should for the Kali Yuga people. Then he introduced a called Sankirtana Yajna, congregational chanting of holy name of Lord Sri Krishna. He is the father of the congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then he did not come alone himself. He came himself, and also expansions. The immediate expansion of Lord Sri Krishna is, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Nityananda Prabhu. So when Krishna asked in his associate, okay, I am going to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who wants to come in my Leela? Then Nityananda Prabhu, Balram said, I want to become a Nityananda Prabhu. Then, after that, his incarnation as a Advaita Acharya. Because of Advaita Acharya's plea only, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu advented in this material world. Then, Srimati Radharani said, I'll become a Gadadhar Pandit. Then Nardamani said, I'll become a devotee. So, one body of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu expand into 5 of these things. Okay? So, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a chapter called glories of Nityananda. Okay, I'll just take why. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Nityananda Prabhu came, and Nityananda Prabhu is a embodiment of Guru, Adi Guru, right? So in our sampradaya, Guru has very important role, and the definition of Guru, Gu means Guru upastha andakaro, Ru rupastha nirodhakam. Andakar nikalne wala hai God, the Guru is Guru Andakar, Guru. Okay, that's the definition. And the Nityananda Prabhu played that role as a Adi Guru. And all the Nityananda descendants, all starting from Guru Parampara systems, falls from here. So our spiritual masters, Prabhupada, spiritual master Bhakti Saraswati Goswami, and Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Then we have with Bhaktivinoda Thakur, then the Jagannath Mishra Babaji. If you go all the way lineage, that's connected to Adi Gurus, all the Guru Parampara. So our sampradaya is based upon the Guru mercy, who removes our andhakar. And also in the 4th chapter also it explains how important Guru is, how we should please the Guru. Okay? So what I would like to do is I'll just take one or two slokas from Chaitanya Charitamrita and see what Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explaining one or two slokas, and we discuss on them. Okay? Here in the 5.1, he explains here that let me offer my obeisances to Lord Sri Nityananda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose opulence is wonderful and unlimited. By his will, even a fool can understand his identity. Look at that. This is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita at the age of 98 years old when he started writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay, if you reverse 89 now, that becomes 98 becomes 89. So we are not even 40s. We have a lot of problems, right? But look at the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. He started writing his, and Krishnadas Goswami did, when he started writing Chaitanya Charitamrita, he seek the blessings of all our great Goswamis of Vrindavan. 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyuga Sri Jiva Gopalaka. He took all the mercy of Vishnu. And also he says that he referred the notes by Swarup Damodar Maharaj, and also other associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Ramananda Rai. He took the notes and he compiled Chaitanya Charitamrita. Right? That's the first sloka he explains. In the second, he says, we all can sing. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All glories to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Acharya, and all glories to all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? So, in the Kali Yuga, this is the mercy. It's a mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu writes in some of the purports that this is the mercy I have never given in any yugas before yugas. And he was so mercy is called munificent incarnation of Kali Yuga. Right? He gave such a mercy that we all can be conditions will be delivered very easily without much effort. Just by chanting the glories of Krishna, you can be there. Because Krishna came in the form of a Kalikala Nama Rupe Krishna avatar. So that's how the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Next sloka explains here, I have described the glory of Sri Krishna Chaitanya in 6 verses. Okay? And if you follow the next 6 verses, he explains how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And if you look at the expansion of spiritual creation, I think in a picture there, the first slide, the advent of the immediate expansion of Lord Sri Krishna is Balaram. And after Balaram, who comes? Chaturvyuha expansion. That is Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. And from them we get a secondary expansion. And from them we get the Purushavatars, Gunavatars, Purushavatars. What are the Purushavatars? Purushavatars are 3 Purushavatars. Kanudaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodakasaya Vishnu and Kshirodakasaya Vishnu. And these three Vishnus come and start maintaining the world. Right? So, what role Chaitanya the Nityananda Prabhu plays here? He is the Adi Guru. So, the Guru Parampara system, I'll just read some notes from here. We'll go to the side here. The auspicious occasion of Nityananda, in the day, the sacred day celebrates appearance of Nityananda Prabhu, who is the incarnation of Lord Balaram. He appeared on the earth as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, if you take Krishna Leela also, the Balaram helps Krishna. When Mother Devaki conceived Lord Sri Krishna, right? First, she conceived Balaram. Before Balaram, she conceived 6 children. What are those 6 children killed by Kamsa? Krama, Krobha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. Those 6 were the kids were killed. Then she conceived Balaram. And Balaram is Adi Guru. So Balaram always aids Lord Sri Krishna in his pastimes. So then Balaram came into mother's womb. He made a place for the Krishna to advent in mother Devaki's womb. Then later he was transported to Rohini Mataji. Then when the mother womb was ready, then Lord Sri Krishna came and advented into the womb of mother Devaki. So that's how Lord Balaram plays very important role, right? Prabhuji, can you distill the picture? This is the significance of Nityananda Trayodashi. No. Yeah, if you look at this one, who is Nityananda Prabhu? And the incarnation of Lord Balaram. He is the direct expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, that we have seen from the universe. First expansion is Lord Balaram. The same 64 qualities, and only the color is different. Right? Then, appearance of Nityananda, a day honored by devotees with fasting, chanting, hearing about his pastimes. Then, on the right side, the original spiritual master, Adi Guru. He serves as essential intermediary guidance devotees to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How we perceive spiritual masters. Spiritual master is called Sevaka Bhagavan. Sevaka Bhagavan. Somebody will ask, Prabhuji, how do I know that Krishna is pleased or not? I don't see him, I just see him just Shamsundar standing there. I don't have any feelings. Of course, we don't have feelings because of whatever reason. Then how should I feel that? So, Prabhupada explains that when you please the spiritual master, okay? By paripranena pariprashnena sevaya upedyakshanti te jnanam tattvadarshina. So when you please your spiritual master, through spiritual masters we can please Krishna. So in the spiritual master is satisfied with our services, Krishna is satisfied. There's a one indication how we can feel that Krishna is satisfied or not. Of course, you have the what you call higher consciousness, that you are the level of bhava and prema, you can participate in the leelas of Krishna. But as a neophytes devotees or as a sadhakas, how we feel that we feel that Krishna, when you satisfy the spiritual master, that is how Krishna gets satisfied. Right? And he works as a via media between Krishna and a disciple, spiritual master. Spiritual master plays very important role. That's why, and without spiritual master's mercy, we cannot get Krishna. Right? That is very clear. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, we cannot go to Chaitanya, because he is Adi Guru. Without his mercy, we cannot go to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without Mahaprabhu's mercy, we cannot get Srimati Radharani. Without her mercy, our big boss doesn't give us anything. Because if we have to satisfy big boss, this is the hierarchical way we have to reach out to. Right? And also, celebration of this one. Then, the giver of mercy. His mercy is required to understand Lord Krishna and make spiritual progress. We are all sadhaka siddhas. Right? Sorry, krupa siddhas. We are krupa siddhas. What is the meaning of that? We Vaishnavas, we live only on the mercy of other Vaishnava spiritual master. We are Krupa Siddha, we are not Sadhaka Siddha. Our sadhana is so-so. Out of 16 rounds, only 1 round or 2 rounds are good. All 14 are right? At least for me, right? Because all you are great people, but for me, 14 rounds or 15 rounds are just chanting, then what's the message, then chanting, it goes on like that. But because we are basically depends on the mercy of a guru. We are basically not sadhaka siddhas, we are krupa siddhas. The krupa of a Vaishnava is very important. That comes through the mercy of a guru and senior Vaishnavas. So here, Prabhupada writes, the incarnation of Lord Balaram. See, Nityananda Prabhu is the incarnation of Lord Balaram, the direct expansion of Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Just as Lord Balaram appeared as the elder brother of Lord Krishna, Nityananda Prabhu appeared in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to serve his mission. Right? Then, original spiritual master, Adi Guru. See, Nityananda Prabhu is revered as the original spiritual master of Adi Guru. He is the cardinal guru, or all the universes, and serves as the essential intermediary between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his devotees, guiding them on the path of devotion. Right? This is how, and we'll go more what are the different roles the Adi Guru plays. He is also called Ananta Shesha, right? Ananta Shesha, and he is the one. If you look at the picture, Ananta Shesha holding all the universes on his hoods. If you look at the Balram and backside, you can see the Ananta Shesha snake picture also. That means holding all the universes on his head. And what happened was when there was a challenge one time. Somebody is asking, who is going to hold these universes? Then everybody is rejected. No, I don't want to do it. Then it came to Sankarshan. I can hold it, no big deal. But how long you have to hold it? You have to hold it as long as you glorify the Supreme Lord. Then he thought, okay, maybe next 5-10 minutes I can glorify, I can get it away, my job is done. Then he put all the universes on his head. He started glorifying the Supreme Lord. 5 minutes, 5 years, 50 years, thousands of years. By Krishna is inconceivable. Krishna is infinite. And he thought, oh, so he is still holding on. It means the glories of Krishna are infinite. He thought 5-10 minutes. So that's how all the hoods. But the beauty is that he is not at all feeling weight. He is almost weightlessness. He is a big bodybuilder. And all of those universes are acting like a mustard seeds on his head. You know how big mustard seeds are? Right, okay. Right, that's all. So again, coming to here, mercy to understand Lord Krishna. Right? Then, where Nityananda Prabhu took birth is called Ekachakra. How many did you go to Ekachakra Dham? I went to Ekachakra place, right? I went like 10-15 years back. The roads were very bumpy. It's very hard to go that places, Ekachakra Dham. And also, his parents were like Hidai Pandit and Padmavati Devi. He played a very important role. Then, also, childhood pastimes. Nityananda Prabhu, childhood pastimes are very glorious. He's always immersed in playing the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna, lifting Govardhan hill, okay, killing Putana, etc. One time he was playing as a boy, he went to unconsciousness. Really he was thinking as a Lakshman, he played a role. Okay? So those are some of the pastimes we had manifested in the Ekachakra Dham. Then, leaving a home at the age of 13. So, this Nityananda Prabhu left home at the age of 13 at the request of a Vaishnava called Lakshmi Tirtha. From 13 years onwards, he went to the pilgrimage places for 20 years. Right? And assisting in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu's principal mission was to assist Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Yugavatar. Yugavatar came to give Yuga Dharma. That is what we are practicing next week. A congregational chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's the only Yuga Dharma meant for the Kali Yuga. That's the only watch which delivers us the conditioned souls. Right? Establishing Sankirtan movement. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Sankirtanaika Pitaro. He is the father of the congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Then the question comes is how merciful are gurus, right? Coming to Nityananda Prabhu from there onwards, how he delivered Jagai and Madai. Right? We all know that story, Jagai and the two drunkards. How he delivered them unconditionally. Right? When Nityananda Prabhu and also the Haridas Thakur, he was instructed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, go door to door, deliver the name of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then he was hit by two drunkards. And then the news went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu came running to kill this. And he was about to leave his Sudarshan Chakra. Then Nityananda Prabhu comes on his rescue, says, no, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is not your mission. In Kali Yuga, if you have to kill all the people in Kali Yuga. Your advent in Kali Yuga is to protect the conditioned souls, right? At that time, the Nityananda Prabhu was so hardly hidden, but still he showed the mercy. That is how the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has propagated all over the world. And that is how spiritual masters would distribute their mercy as well, right? We'll take examples of how following the footsteps of the spiritual masters, how the great Vaishnavas are exalted. For example, our divine grace, Srila Prabhupada, just one instruction of his spiritual master, Bhakti Siddhartha Goswami Maharaj, he took to the heart of his eye, and he came over with the age of 69. And he came and he established ISKCON, and all over the world we have ISKCON. We cannot live a single day without remembering him. He became a part of our life because he took the spiritual masters very seriously. Right? The same way, I want to glorify our temple president, our temple president, Madhvat Prabhu. I know him for 25 almost years. It's not just like I want to, but how he has taken the spiritual master orders, how flawlessly implemented, and where we are now. We started with 30, 40 devotees. Right? This is following the spiritual master orders heart to the soul, and we all can be elevated and delivered without unconditionally. Right? Because I have seen, you see, for example, reading history is different, seeing in our lifetimes through our eyes, going somebody and what a great achievements we can do just by following the spiritual master orders. Right? And other example is Narottam Das Thakur. Right? What kind of menial service did he do, Narottam Das Thakur? Anybody remember that service he has done for his spiritual master? Lokanath Goswami Maharaj. What kind of service he has done? Every morning you go and clean his whatever morning secretions, what he has done. And he did, the Lokanath Swami didn't know about that one. He did not even claim that I am doing this one. One day he was hiding behind the bush and seeing Lokanath Maharaj, the Narottam Das Thakur service, because he rejected him to give an initiation in the beginning. But when he has seen that he is cleaning his morning secretions, his heart melted. This is the service he is doing for me. Then he immediately initiated him, and where is Narottam Das Thakur? So these are the spiritual master orders has to be taken to the heart and soul. And he also distributing Krishna Prema without discrimination. That is Nityananda distributing Krishna Prema to everyone without considering their background, qualification, eligibility. That's how it comes. Doesn't matter what, we are all human beings. We are all suffering in this world, right? And that's why in the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the 4th chapter, Krishna explains to Arjuna how we have to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Tadviti pranipratena pariprashnena sevaya upedakshanti te jnanam tattvadarshinaha. I have 5 minutes. I just wanted to, some of the sentences Prabhupada wrote. These are not sentences, these are the devotional exercises of Prabhupada, I would say. Because every morning you read Srimad Bhagavatam, you think that, your connection getting stronger and stronger every day with spiritual master and Krishna. The translation says that just try to learn the truth by approaching spiritual master. Truth. What truth is that? Spiritual truth. Inquire from him submissively and render service to him. Submissively. Right? Then self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth. Tattva darshana, they have seen the truth. The truth is imparted to you, right? And in the purport, Prabhupada writes, my heart melts when I read those 2 or 3 lines. I'll just read them. Here, Prabhupada writes, because purport is very big, no one can be spiritually realized by manufacturing his own process, as he is the fashion of the foolish pretenders, right? Therefore, mental speculation or dry arguments cannot help lead one to the right path. Because in the 3rd chapter, 4th sloka, Krishna says you have to give up 2 things, mental concoction, philosophical speculation. These 2, mental concoction, philosophical speculation. Here, Prabhupada beautifully writes that dry arguments cannot help lead one to the right path, nor by independent study of books. Look at that. Not, I can read Bhagavad Gita myself. We have read so many times when you're children. Oh, it's a Sanskrit, I understand. I can put it in the shelf. Bhagavad Gita as it is in the shelf, right? So here, Prabhupada writes beautifully that nor by independent study of books of knowledge can nor by independent study of books of knowledge can one progress in spiritual life. One has to approach a bona fide spiritual master like a menial servant. Look at that, like a menial servant without false prestige. That's a very big challenge. False ego. That is the one which brings us back into this material world, false ego. How much false ego we have? If I took my back, I have 1-2 kilometers of false ego is there. That has to be cut into pieces, pieces, pieces. When that false ego fits into the eye of a needle, there's an indication we can go back to spiritual world. At the Viraja River, there is a check post. Mind, intelligence, false ego. Then Sukshma Sharir, Stula Sharir. Stula Sharir is gone, Panchamrut. Mind, intelligence, false ego. Okay, the false ego has to be cut that can fit into the eye of a needle. Then we are eligible to go back to spiritual world. Pure soul goes back. And the gross, subtle body also useless. That falls into Viraja River, it dissolves into that. The pure soul with spiritual identity, we all have spiritual identity in the spiritual world. We all have unique relationship with Krishna, right? And Kulashekar Alvar, South Indian king, who wrote Mukundamala Sotra. Prabhupada writes beautiful purports on that. What he writes? Krishna tvadiya pada pankaja panjarastam advaita me vishatu manasa raja hamsa prana prayana samaye kabhavata pitte kantodaro vidanam smaranam kutaste. He is a Kaustuba gem in the spiritual world. We all have identity in the spiritual world. He is a Kaustuba gem in the spiritual world. He is saying that, Krishna, I don't know what my condition is at the time of death. Krishna tvadi advaita prana prana samaye kapavata pitte. Kapavata pitta. MBA, mucus bile air. We have all MBA degrees. Mucus bile air. All our body is made of only 3. Mucus bile air. No big deal. How beautiful we are. Right? We'll every morning get up with the face, oh, I'm so beautiful, my face. Oh, I put this, that. But MBA degrees, we all have it finally. So with that MBA degree, mucus bile ambulance, air, then ambulance comes anyway. So he says that, Krishna, kapavata pitta, at the time of death, I don't know what my condition would be. I could be in coma. I could be in accident. Right? I could be in any condition. And that's why when all my body parts are acting actively, I can walk, I can talk, I can work, I can do. Why can't I remember you, Krishna? When all the body parts are there, we'll go to movies. When you become old, let me take to the temple, let me take to the temple. Nobody will take to the temple. Somebody takes to the temple. So we have to do the other way around. When you are young, do devotional service. When you get old, watch movies. Anyway, you don't have interest at that point to watch movies, right? Because that's a promise from Krishna. And people say, oh, I am a very smart, intelligent IT guy. I am a J2E architecture guy. I am a very dose thing. I only remember the time of death only. Now I don't want to waste my time. But Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj wrote a book called Death. He says the death is defined as 10,000 scorpions biting at the same time. 10,000 scorpion. Somebody was saying last week, Prabhu, you always talk about death. I'm really scared. That is a really scary part. Yes, we have to be scared. Because in a Krishna consciousness, we teach art of dying. We don't teach art of living. We art of living, go to, what is that Shastri, somebody? We teach art of dying. Vishnu Pitamaha showed how to die successfully. Right? When he was on the deathbed, Pandavas came and Krishna came. Krishna could have given instruction to Yudhishthira Maharaj, but Krishna glorifies his devotees. He came to Vishnu Pitamaha, and after seeing Vishnu Pitamaha, he said one shloka, Aho kastam aho anyayam yohi kurunandana. My dear Pandavas, what kind of injustice done to you? How ill you are treated by the Dhritarashtra party, but you survived because of Vipradharma Achyuta Ashraya. You have taken the Vipradharma Achyuta Ashraya. Vipra means Brahmanas. Dharma means religion. Achyuta means Lord Keshava. Achyuta, faultless. Because you survived because of these things. We all have to remember, take home message, Vipradharma Achyuta Ashraya. That is our take home message. Through mercy of Guru. Again, through mercy of Guru. Everything comes through the via media of Guru. Okay? So, I'll just read two more lines from here. Such a spiritual master should be accepted in full surrender. What we do? Maharaj gives 10 instructions. Maharaj, can I just take these 4, which are convenient for us? All 6, we don't. No, you have to take 10, whatever he gives. Because we are smart, we try to manipulate things. Whatever he gives, blindly you have to take. Spiritual master shows there is a bird, the black color bird. Spiritual master says a white color. Yes, Guru, that's white color. We have to follow blindly spiritual master. Tadvitti pranipanena prashne seva upedakshanti te jnanam tattvadarshina. Period. That's it. That much blind faith we should develop on the spiritual masters. Then only the truth has to be revealed to us. Truth has to be revealed. Who we are. What is my identity? We are all suffering, as we just somebody said, the connection. The connection is totally broken. Our spiritual father connection is broken. We are looking for that somewhere else. We don't find that. As long as that connection is established. That connection should be established. We have lost that connection with our Supreme Father. We want to live independently, enjoy independently, explore independently. Total failure. This Kali Yuga is designed for failures. Remember that. Designed for failure. Dukkalayam, nothing works. You see, all IT folks, IIT graduates, all projects fail. We don't plan for that. All IIT graduates from Bombay, Madras, etc., now no project goes on time. Why? Because this dual nature of this material nature, it's meant for design, this meant for, you tell you, anybody is happy here. Happiness is defined as a misery, the gap between two miseries in this material world. Krishna himself, the manufacturer of the world is saying you don't be happy. We are constantly challenging Krishna. No, I will be happy. Let me go to Hawaii. Let me go to cruise. Let me go this. After coming, you have to see big credit card bills or, boss is sending email. What kind of happiness you are getting here? The Sat Chit Ananda. The Ananda potency is only with Krishna. The full happiness is only exists with him, and he is the only one who can go and give the. This is what the Sampradaya, Gaudiya Sampradaya, Ananda potency is very blissful. Lord Krishna is very blissful. Hari Bol, Sri Radha Shyam Sundar ki jai, Jagannath Subhadramaya ki jai, Ravanitaya ki jai. Okay, dear devotees, I don't want to extend more time. We can talk of hours and hours. With limited time, I would like to express my all appreciation for all of you for contributing for the next week Kirtan Love Festival. That's really love festival. That is real love. Okay? So please all attend the program and congregational chanting Mahamantra. Hare Krishna.